Hey everyone, welcome to the podcast today. I'm Glen James and I'm sharing my tips about how to be a better online shopper. And by better, I mean maybe some hacks that I've learned and what I want you to do. If there is a hack that you can think of that I haven't mentioned, awesome. I want you to put it in the comments on YouTube just so we can all see it, or in the Facebook group, maybe start a thread or something and we'll have a discussion about that. Now, what I do, the thing about online shopping is it's really good and bad. It's really good that I can do it whenever I want, but it's also really bad because if I can't sleep and it's 1:30 a.m., I've got my bloody phone and I'm doing online shopping. So that's also a problem. But what we can get caught with doing is not looking at different online retailers to compare. So I've fallen into this trap lately. You know, we've bought a whole heap of stuff from an online supplier that does all our studio gear here. And I've just always gone to them for different things. And we had to get some stuff the other day and I just default went to their website. Yeah, bam, bam, bam. But literally just doing a Google search of the same product, there was another provider that had it for cheaper. And that's just the number one thing. Like, you've just got to look at one other online retailer to compare prices and product types. Now, I will say a lot of the time, you know, buying bulky stuff, like you still might go into the store to look for the washing machine and all that. Most of the time, you're doing it online. You're doing your research online. They're not realistically selling you the new Bosch washing machine or whatever like that. You've pretty much done your research. So make sure you just look at multiple retailers online, because in this day and age, it really does suck to be a retailer. And that's why I would say, if you are selling stuff online, how can you make sure that you are adding the best value to your customers so they go back to you? Because I think the longer we go on in time, there is just hardly any margin for a lot of the crap that we buy every day. Number 2, check to see if there are online promotions for your product. Now, I love doing this. So if you're buying stuff, I don't know if it's bloody razors, skin care, I don't know, whatever it is, check to see on Instagram, search hashtags and see if influencers, I forgot what they call them, or micro influencers, or whatever they bloody call people with, you know, people on Instagram, check to see if they're doing promotions. And that you could save 20% on stuff. So that's just a banger of a tip. Search Instagram, and everything does start with Google. Also, I want you to check benefit programs. So, for example, My Millennial Money, our main podcast, is sponsored by Sun Super. Just by being a Sun Super member, they've got the Dream Rewards program, and you can go onto their website if you want to do any extra education, or they've got some other stuff on there. There are discounts. Also, I am a member of the NRMA in New South Wales, which is the roadside people that come and top up my car when I run out of fuel. It's only happened 3 times in the last couple of years, but I've just realized I downloaded their app. You know, if I go to Repco now to buy crap for the car, it's just instant discount. Like, it's almost like we never need to pay retail. So we could be members of different things that have some buying power in the background. So yeah, you really need to make sure you are just doing a little bit of research, and it will save you money. Now, number 3, consider cashback apps and programs. So there are a variety of different cashback options. Our other podcast, Gen Z Money, that's actually supported by Shopback at the moment. So, for example, and as much as this isn't an ad for Shopback, it probably is an ad for Shopback, but whatever, they've helped our podcast, so I'll help them. What you do, you put it in the web browser, and any website that you go on, it will tell you if you can use the code and use the Shopback program. And basically what it is, Shopback, they're a big international company. They've got buying power with retailers. And what basically these companies, what they do is they say, we will bring people to your site and we'll alert them to use your product, but we want you to give us a little bit of commission for doing that. And then if Shopback, for example, made $10 on the purchase, they would split that commission with you, and that's how the cashback works. So I would always consider using cashback and discount apps like that, and it really does make your life easy. This one I've benefited from so much, and it kind of it's a two-edged sword, okay? So again, if I'm up at night shopping online, I want crap, I might fill up my cart. Number one, always sleep on it overnight, and then the next day you'll go, okay, I didn't actually need that, I'm not doing it. Or the bonus, leave it in the cart for a day or two. You might get an email from the company. You've got to make sure you just log in so they've got your email address. And they'll say, hey, we've noticed that there's still items in your cart. If you check out now, there's an extra 15% discount, or we're adding this or that. So that's such a banger of a one, because it can slow you down to go, I don't need this crap. Or two, you kind of still do need it. It's not that urgent. I'll just wait a day or two to see if they notify me that my cart has crap in it, and they'll give me a discount maybe. So I'm all about gaming the system. This one, I've been caught out by this, I think twice. And it's number 5, make sure you factor in some shipping costs, but also if you're buying overseas and it's an item of value, and I think the threshold's maybe around $1,000, it will get stopped at customs in Australia and you'll have to pay the GST on it. So this watch that I'm wearing, I got this online from America and it was all good, got a good deal. And it said, yeah, it was posted. And I got the text or email from the courier company, whatever it was. And they said, yeah, we've got your item in Sydney. You need to pay the 10% GST on this. And then once it's been paid, we will release it. So that was a trap, number 1. Number 2, the shipping costs. You've really got to make sure that if you are working to a budget, that either shipping's included or look for promo codes for free shipping and stuff like that. Another one, shopping online, number 6. I got caught out from this once before, and it's just double checking the currency, that it is in your local currency, and the local currency here is the Australian dollar. I actually, someone sent this link out. Oh, hey, we want to donate to this thing. We need a donation. And I did it. Yep, all good. Donated it. I'll flick $50 or whatever it was. And then I look at my bank account. It was like $77. I'm like, what the hell? It was in US dollars. And I've bought some stuff online, and just not knowing that it was in USD and looking at my statement, it just cost me more. So just double check that the currency is in your local currency. And number 7, I guess that I always like to encourage people to look at this, and it's dependent upon the item. Possibly buy in bulk if you can. I mean, clearly you don't want, 8 pallets of toilet rolls in your garage. I know some people probably would have a couple of months ago, but just see if you can buy in bulk. And I don't mean bulk as in, the 50 pallets, but if you do have some room, it's kind of like we want to buy in bulk to save money, but we don't want to end up on hoarders. It's like, what spectrum are you? Because there are some deals when buying in bulk. I know, for example, and it's probably another point, but whatever, the app Kogan, I think, I actually had to delete it from my phone because it was just so easy to buy stuff. And even Amazon. So they'll like package things up, or other people purchase this. Yeah, really look at buying in bulk. And it could be razors, if you got a beard or want to shave your legs or something like that. And also, it's just so bizarre that because it's just such a different world now, it's like you can be on Kogan on the app, and they're known for electronics. And I'm like scrolling through Kogan, and it's like, oh, dishwasher tablets. And like, what the hell? Yeah, I do need dishwasher tablets. Yeah, well, they've got a good bloody deal. I'll buy my dishwasher tablets online because it's going to be cheaper than Woolworths. So I think you just got to look with, and it might be a bigger box, for example, and I guess it's the whole Costco model, but just be intentional when you are shopping online. And remember, like all shopping, what I like to do is have thresholds in my life. So I don't spend more than 1% of my annual take-home income without sleeping on it. So if you earned 80 grand a year, you would be taxed about 20 grand. which means your net annual income is 60 grand. 1% of 60 grand is $600. So you would not spend $600 as an impulse purchase without sleeping on it. And I think, or even if you do 0.5%, whatever that is in your life, just have some rules in place. So I no longer do 1% on an impulse without sleeping on it. And that applies online or offline. So there you have it. Look at least one other item and compare prices and product types. Number 2, check to see if there are any online promotional discounts for your products. Search Instagram hashtags and influencers. Consider cashback and rewards programs. It's literally free money. Number 4, avoid impulse purchases by leaving items in your shopping cart overnight, and also you might save some money. Make sure you factor in your shipping costs and also any tariffs or import tax if you're buying higher value items. Check the currency, make sure the website's in bloody Australian dollars, not US dollars, and see if you can buy in bulk. Thanks so much for watching today. Thanks for listening, everyone. Hey, if you do like My Millennial Money Express, can you leave a review if you listen on Apple? That'd be really great. I really love what we're doing here with these short podcasts. I love having a discussion with everyone, and I thank you for letting me in your ears. Once again, I'm Glen James. I'll see you soon.